Hi guys, it's Amy from Now Polished Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. I'm here with Empties again. I feel like I've only just filmed one of these, but I think it's been maybe 6 weeks. I love filming Empties. I know from a viewer point of view, it's not one of my lowest viewed videos per month, but I absolutely love them because I used to be a real hoarder when it came to products, especially if they were pretty. I would never use them. I would have bath bombs and shower gels that I would never use. So doing these videos makes me declutter my life, and I'm so excited when I finish products now because I know I get to talk about them. I like Empties videos a lot. So let's get tucked into what I have. Again, it's a lot of Lush, but there's a lot of different products in here, so I'm really impressed with myself. We'll get started with something that I show quite a lot. The Batiste Dry Shampoo in Divine Dark. I love this. I've spoken about this tons of times. It's a dry shampoo by Batiste, but it sprays out dark brown. I'm sure you're all getting bored of me repeating about this, but I love it. I've bought another one already. Some in the shower items. The first one is a cheap shampoo. This is the Alberto Balsam Green Juicy Shampoo. Me and my husband shared this one. I didn't, even though it says gentle cleansing, I didn't find that it cleansed my scalp enough, and I felt like I got very greasy. The normal shampoos that I use, I only buy if they're on offer, and I forgot to buy them when they're on offer. So I had this one for a couple of weeks. I wouldn't repurchase. I didn't feel like it cleaned my hair enough. But I'm chucking away this shampoo, this body wash. This is from the brand The Grace Cole Gift Collection. I got it as part of a Christmas gift, and this is the Refreshing Body Wash. This is so thick. I don't know if you can... Could you hear that? It's such a thick jelly, you can't get it out of the container, and when you do, it's just like a shower jelly. So it doesn't like lather up. It's just not very nice. So I gave up after one use, and we won't be trying that again. I use a deodorant, you'll be happy to know, and this is the Invisible Nivea Black and White Clothing Original. This is in a massive volume one. I use this because I wear a lot of black clothes, and this is really great because it actually doesn't transfer white onto dark clothing. Nivea is one of my ones of choice, or the other one is the brand that I'm using at the moment. I can't think, but I do normally go for Nivea deodorants as a preference. We have Lush and skincare next. I do skincare because I'm pretty proud of myself. First of all, we have some facial wipes. These are the Orly facial wipes, facial cleansing wipes in sensitive. I think I tried these recently and I didn't like them, but for some reason I repurchased them and I still didn't like them. They're not very wet wipes, they're very dry. I didn't like them. I used up a tea tree toner. This is this Tea Tree Body Shop Skin Clearing Toner. I really like this one. This is look how gross the bottle looks. I really love this. This is my second bottle of this. Me and my husband use it. I don't use it a lot because he finds that it really dries out my skin, so I'll use it very occasionally. So this bottle probably lasts us about a year. I'm not sure if I'd repurchase it because I got this last bottle in a kit with some other tea tree items. So if I have any breakouts, I have other tea tree items. So I don't think I'd repurchase that until the other ones were gone. But if you do have prone to breakout skin, this is really nice. Another Body Shop item. This is the Vitamin C Energizing Face Spritz, and it smells exactly like orange, obviously because it's vitamin C. This is again my second bottle of this, and I went through this probably... I want to say that I got this sometime last year. I normally have 2 facial sprays that I rotate between, this one and a Lush one, but then recently now I've got 2 Lush ones and this one, so it sat on the back burner for a while until I realised it was nearly done. So I've used it up. When I'm down to just one Lush one, I probably will repurchase. It is very awakening and energising. It does say what it does on the bottle, and like I say, I've already repurchased it once, so I must like it quite a bit. This is the NYX First Base Priming Spray. I bought this at IMATS last year and I use this every single day. Before I either put makeup on or after I put primer on, I'll put this on. It just smells really nice. I don't know if it necessarily does too much, but it's a step that I enjoy when I do it. I don't know, like I've never really tested whether it makes makeup last any longer. I just like how it feels. I feel it does something. That's good enough for me. I will repurchase this, but I am trying out the new Rimmel priming spray at the moment, but after that one I probably will go back to the NYX one. One makeup item and then we will do Lush. This is the NYX Stacked Mascara. I hated this. This was so bad. Please let me know if there's any NYX mascaras that are good down below. I got this one because it was the stacked one, and also because I saw the brush and it looked like it was right up my street, because it is small and it is plastic. This probably has got stuff still in, but I can't I just can't use it anymore. It's clumpy, it gives you no length, it just doesn't do anything. It's really hard to apply, it's just all the bad things. All the bad things. So don't buy the NYX stacked, but let me know which NYX ones are good, because I'm guessing there must be a good one. On to Lush, we have things, lots of things. The first one that we have is a gift set, and this, I write on the boxes now my thoughts so I remember them. This was the Twilight Bath Bomb, and I don't know whether mine had gone bad. You know, I can't remember where I saw it before, but if it gets too much moisture, they tend to kind of like crumble and are really heavy. Normally when you put them in the bath, you like slowly lower them in, they turn, they spin, but this one, it literally, I just put it in and it sunk straight to the bottom. No fizzing, no, it didn't even really broke up, it just crumbled up and was gross. So, but I don't know how I got water to it, because I kept it in this box until I used it. I'm confused about that. So I do love that bath bomb, but that one had gone really bad. The other one was the Intergalactic Bath Bomb. This smelled a lot like vanilla. There's probably other stuff in there, but the main component for me that I smell is vanilla. It's beautiful bath art. It looks exactly like an intergalactic night sky. There is a lot of glitter fallout from it, which is beautiful, but you will have to clean it out of your bath. It comes off easy, but it's just going to be a remnants there when you get out, so just bear that in mind if you don't want a glitter-filled bath. But who wouldn't want a glitter-filled bath? I have a shower gel, and this is the Comforter Shower Cream. This I bought, I think this might be my second one. This one I actually started using because it was coming up to running out of date. Most products by Lush have about 15 months a lifeline on them, and they do say on the back. I know a lot of people say that doesn't make any difference, but I did find that this hadn't gone bad. It was like, I don't even know if you can see it. There was just lots of like clump, I don't know if you'll be able to focus on the top. It was just kind of like powdery and like, I don't know, like something, like the clumps had kind of like all grossed together. So I felt that when I was rubbing it, I would have these little lumps of like dust, and I don't know, like, it's really hard to explain. It smelled nice, it still lathered up nicely, but it had these tiny little lumpy bits in it, which I didn't really care for. But overall, it smells amazing. The comforter smells like the other comforter items, smells like blackcurrant, delicious. On to 3 packet items. The first one is the Monsters Ball Bath Bomb. I had a similar experience with this one to Twilight, where it had kind of gone off a little bit. It did foam, it didn't sink, but it wasn't as good as what they normally are. This is part of the Halloween line, and it was quite a masculine scent. I don't know any of the components in it, but it wasn't floral or fruity. It was just very, I don't know, nice and like Halloween themed, I feel. So I did like that, and if they brought it out this year, I would buy it. I had the Salt and Peppermint Scrub Bar. I am still using this at the moment, but I have realised that I've made a valuable mistake. This is about halfway through using it. I should have bought one of those tins to keep it in, because at the moment I'm just putting it on the side. But if anyone else has a shower, it kind of like leaks stuff, so I have to drip that off. But yeah, I should have got a tin. It's one of those bar exfoliators. It smells like salt and peppermint, and I actually really like that. I've been a long time fan of Rub Rub Rub, which I do have in here, but that sometimes is hard. Like, I try to get the top of my shoulders, and using the gloopy scrub, it's hard sometimes because you just kind of drop it all down you. But having a solid bar is nice because you can apply quite a lot of pressure with it, and it goes on my shoulders nicely. So I would be tempted, and I think I'm going to try some more of the solid scrubs in the future, but I'll buy a tin. I used up the Jester Bubble Bar. This is the one that came on a stick with a bell. This was absolutely amazing. I got 3 baths out of it. It just smelled like oranges. Oh, I can still smell it. It just smelled so much like oranges. It was delicious. The orange went into the water too. The only thing with these ones on a stick is that I find they don't crumble very well. So you just run them under the tap, but at some point they fall off. And at that point, they don't crumble. Like a normal bubble bar, you'll crumble and it's really soft and it makes beautiful bubbles. But with the ones on the stick, they're slightly harder. So when you get to the last use of them, it's a bit problematic. But it still worked out fine. I would still buy it again. The last 2 items are in tubs, and I now have 5 tubs, which means that you can go back and get a one free fresh face mask. That's a lot of F's. The 2 things that I have were, of course, Rub 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 that I just spoke about. I love this. This is my second purchase of this. It is, I don't know if there's any left in here, no. It's a bright blue body scrub made of like natural salts, and it smells like oranges. It's really lovely. I have repurchased it. I do love it, but now I suddenly have tried the solid bar. I'm interested to go that route for a while, but I will come back to Rub 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 at some point because it's good. And then I have the Christingle body conditioner. This is the one from last year, 2015's, and 2016. I think I got them in 2016. So I was trying to use this up before it obviously went out of date. I love this. It smells exactly like, is it spearmint or peppermint? Spearmint. It was so good. I didn't use this through the summer a lot. So I really kind of used it at the start of 2016 and at the end, but I loved it. I've got another tub again from this year, one of my favourite Christmas items, and I know a lot of people love it too. Body conditioners from Lush are just a great concept. So if you don't have enough time to put on moisturiser after you shower, you put this on in the bath, apply it, let it kind of settle for 1 or 2 minutes like you would do with a hair conditioner, let it rinse off, and you're already moisturised and you're ready to go. So that was my Empties list of products, video thing. Thank you so much for watching, and I am already on to, I've got a few things again that are nearly finished, so I'm looking forward to getting rid of some stuff, decluttering, finishing some items. I'm feeling positive. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.